Greetings and welcome! A bit more news has surfaced about My Little Pony Generation 5 in the form of trademarked names by Hasbro. Now, we can't really know this for absolute certain yet, but it does seem very likely that the Pegasus character who first appeared on MLP merchandise alongside Sunny and Izzy has an official name: Pipp Petals. Now, that by itself wouldn't be too much to go off of, but there's also been a trademark for the name Princess Petals. So quite a few fans, including myself, were wondering, is this character meant to be a princess as well? Certainly not a princess in the Generation 4 sense, as we got so used to only seeing alicorns being given the title of princess, but there have been a few exceptions in that series. Specifically during the Hearthwarming Eve episode of Season 2, where in ancient times there was a Princess Platinum, daughter of the Unicorn King. But what makes me curious is why a Pegasus has taken on the title of Princess in G5 when pretty much the only characters we see in the G4 series with that title are the Alicorn rulers. Which then leads me to wonder, do alicorns no longer exist within the lands of Equestria in the days of Generation 5? Because it would make a good deal more sense that with a lack of unity among the pony races, which may be in part because the alicorns are no longer part of the picture, that perhaps unicorns, pegasi, and maybe even earth ponies as well had adopted their own form of matriarchal rule. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. But then again, perhaps this Pipp Petals isn't in fact the same character as this Princess Petals. For all we know, this Princess Petals may be a mother or a sister of Pipp. And given the story potential between these options, I, for one, am leaning a little more towards having Izzy and Sunny being escorted by Pegasus guards to their princess, and it is this Pipp Petals who saves them from punishment. We know that Sunny is meant to be a feisty and idealistic young Earth pony who is convinced there is still hope for this divided world. And Izzy, who wanders innocently into an Earth pony town, seems likely to also not care that the pony races have been separated. It'd make sense that Pipp would also feel the same way, thereby completing the trilogy of characters who want to make Equestria a better place for all who live there. And having a mother or a sister who happens to also be a princess who rules over the Pegasi, holding firm in her mistrust of other pony races despite Pipp's pleas for mercy, that would make for a good conflict. Perhaps even a long-form story arc in the series too, come to think of it. But what do each of you think? Would you prefer that this Pipp Petals is also the same character as the Princess Petals? Or is there more story potential with the princess being her own character ruling over the Pegasi? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.